We started fundraising in 2003 with the trivia nights and film nights, and we raised over 60,000. And then from that, the Rocky Road we started 5 or 6 years ago was 34,000.
Came from an idea of, well, what else can we do? What can we do to get out there on a more regular basis and raise funds and raise awareness as well, because that's a really important part of it. We thought about the cake stalls that we'd seen the CWA ladies doing on streets, and we thought that that might be the way to start. So Mary Lou, being an expert Rocky Road maker, said, well, I could make that. And then we realised that it's a great logo, Rocky Road for Refugees, because it is a Rocky Road for refugees. And so that's really how it grew.
As I'd been making Rocky Road for years, I guess that was like a signature dish of mine. We approached Mossman Council to have a stall at Mossman Markets, and we didn't have to pay for the stall because it was a charity. So we started by doing that. And the Mossman Markets worked well, especially the Christmas market. And by this time, I mean, we had sugar-free granola, we've got the jams, the chutneys, Mum was doing the chutneys. I think when people purchased, they also had a connection with refugees. I mean, they might have loved Rocky Road, but there were a lot of people that came and talked about it.
The conversations we're having when people come to the stalls are very positive. In the majority, people are very thankful that we're doing it. They love the product as well, but they're very encouraging, and they say, keep going, this is a really good project, this is really worthwhile supporting.
The refugee situation has got worse since we first started, so it's only something small we're doing, but you feel that money being raised hopefully makes a difference.
What keeps me going is the concept of a refugee. I just can't imagine what that would be like to pick up and leave home and leave everything you know. I just can't imagine what that would be like. And so anything that I can do to make that person's life just a little bit easier, to make it be known as well, that's what absolutely drives me.
I think it's still all that feeling of someone is always worse off than you. And a refugee, I always feel, has nothing. I mean, not through any fault of their own. They don't want to leave home, you know, through either a natural disaster or man-made disaster, or they're being persecuted. So they can get every other problem as well, but I mean, they're a refugee too. I chose UNHCR because, you know, they're not going to disappear. They're the ones that come in first and the last ones to leave. If you wanted to fundraise for UNHCR, I'd suggest looking at something you already do, like say you already cook, or you might be a sewer, or you might make jams.
It's really just look around you. What can you do? What skills have you got? What connections have you got? What do you know your friends are interested in? And think really outside the box as well. So that would be my advice. And any small amount, any big amount, I'm sure, is worthwhile for UNHCR.